One part of your story isn't the truth. Only the wife died while the daughter lived, said Princess Twilight, who knew her parents who raised her were here, as everyone in this room, including Discord, who had the nerve to eat popcorn at hearing this story. It's why Lady Selpha wanted you to recruit me to the Time Fixers. What do you mean? Asked Princess Celestia before took off her cloak to reveal she was wearing armor just like King Sombra's guard, and her eyes glowed with his dark magic. I am Twilight Sparkle, the birth daughter of King Sombra, said Princess Twilight, who took every pony by surprise. After the trial, Princess Twilight was in the hall talking to her guards and her friends who were willing to accept the new her and were going to stand by her no matter what, when Princess Celestia approached them and said, while looking very sorry, "Can I talk to Twilight alone?" Her family was there too, both her parents and her sister-in-law and her brother, who was unsure what to believe about the truth of King Sombra and his own little sister. They, like her friends, were the accepting sort, but she knew her life would never be the same again after all of this. Princess Twilight looked for a sign of bitterness from her former mentor, and then said, after finding none, "It's okay, I can handle this myself." Once the two were left in the court's hall, Princess Celestia spoke up without looking from the ground. "How long?" "What?" asked Princess Twilight, who wasn't expecting this. "How long have you been keeping this secret from me? And did you bring him back to life?" asked Princess Celestia, who wasn't sounding at all furious but was trying to look for forgiveness. "I didn't until recently. You know why I started having freakouts about my horn and my magic, and yes, I did bring him back," said Princess Twilight, before letting out a sigh. "I know it's taboo to bring back the dead, but it was an uneasy choice. Belle, a friend of mine who I saved with Soul during one of her Time Ghost missions, was poisoned by one of Lady Selpha's assassins, and only he knew the cure, but I'm still willing to talk to you for this. I recall that when I was figuring things out, my whole family was avoiding me except for him, and now it dawned on me, you suspected something of me." "That, maybe, but I never wanted to do any of that, and I still want us to be on good terms," said Princess Celestia with hope. "Then back away from working with the Time Fixer's sister," came Princess Luna's voice as they turned to see the Princess of the Night come over to them. "It's not too late to back out. Stand against the serpent and her followers." "But I cannot defy them. They have a weapon," said Princess Celestia, who's now ready to crack. "A weapon that can kill immortals. I saw it in action, and they threatened to use it on you, Luna." "That is in the past, and you need to focus on the present," snapped Princess Luna, before her older sister finally looked up. "Whenever they looked at our story, I was the villain back then, but now I see you aren't perfect either. You are willing to let them control you when you are still powerful, and that makes you no less a villain than them. You let them dirty your hoofs, and if you can't stand up against them, some pony else will, Twilight." "Oh yes," said Princess Twilight as the others rejoined. "I'm joining her and her father in the fight against the Time Fixer's sister. If you really care about fixing the damage you've done, you'll fight too," said Princess Luna, before leaving with both Princess Twilight, her guards, Spike and Vil, who decided to come along with them as she had grown to see Princess Twilight as her new family and wanted to stick by her side. "I'm joining her and her father in the fight against the Time Fixer's sister. If you really care about fixing the damage
You
you've
already said that.
done."
Uh-oh. Go on.
Said Princess Luna before leaving with both Princess Twilight, her guard Spike, and Vil, who decided to come along with them as she had grown to see Princess Twilight as her new family and wanted to stick by her side. They left for King Sombra's new palace as Princess Celestia said to herself, while realizing she was losing everyone dear to her by being a coward right now. They're right. I can't keep living in fear of Lady Sylpha and the Time Fixers. Otherwise, there will be a repeat of the incident with the shadow ponies. Discord appeared, floating next to her, and said, while looking to Counterlock Castle as he thought about their history,
What you did was very low, and that's coming from me. I almost wish I was there, but is there really a weapon that could kill immortals?
more like suck their immorality out of them and then kill them. But yes, I think even you should watch your back with these monsters, said Princess Celestia before heading back to her palace.